So I've got some good news.
Yeah?
This week's anagram, I read the runes that what came up was the title for a hit new sitcom. Gentile Doc, Mommy Walk.
I think this could work.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm envisioning Jewish Asian single mother slow burn romance as she falls for the town's doctor despite their differences in religion. I think this could work.
They come from different walks of life, but together they found more in the arms of one another.
Exactly.
Anyway,
someone pay me royalties for this. Also film it.
Someone come together with me this weekend. We'll hash out a pilot. Oh yeah, we're still in the middle of Alice's.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of this.
Oh my god, it's been a little while for us, but for y'all, it's just been one episode. It didn't take long to figure out the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons.
Fridge logic. I just realized something.
Yep.
They have a really good reason to not trust Tenmyoji when he brings up things related to Ice 9 and all of that. So, how do you know that? You know that implies you're connected to this stuff, which is the Myrmidons, which is the organization that we're going after.
You're absolutely
So bringing that
right.
up makes you wildly untrustworthy. That would be a great reason.
As opposed to the fact that it's just Junpei.
Yeah.
I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time, our operation would succeed. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, and we were ready. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared.
So you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room.
Yes. Well, there it is, everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow, we really could have finished that in the last episode.
She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
Oh, the Begarden. We should go back. Sorry about that, there's not an animation for me sitting up and down.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Oh, and what is that?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs. And based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon, right?
Yes.
And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
Well, what do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you. We need a key. Without a key, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be...
Brain blast? Yeah!
Which route are we on at the moment?
We are...
Okay, so we went back and are you looking for us? Because we're in the bottom right.
Oh, we're in the bottom right?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
we are.
We went back and we're on the first cluster of routes again then, right?
Yes, because we went back here after we...
Because we knew about the duplicator.
We knew
now.
about the duplicator.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, sorry to catch us back up. So knowing about Dio and over here allows us to now break through this, hopefully.
Seven 61098 83809 42419 90551.
What the hell? He was convicted of a string of numbers. That was the achievement we just unlocked.
I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked at me incredulously, and I stared back.
Where did... Oh, wait. Can you say that again?
78153 61098 83809 42419 90551.
That's 198449351 to the third power.
Do you have math powers?
Yes.
Sick. What?
That number you just told me. Who needs a prime solving machine when you have Alice? Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 1984... Oh, sorry. Alice wouldn't say that. She would say 198,449,351 to the third power.
You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it, right? Like if you have 30, then you'd get 2 times 3 times 5, right?
Exactly. You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that 198,449,351 is a prime. And if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you'd get 78153 61098 83809 42419 90551.
I appreciate that you kept the lilt of having it in sets of 5. like he's still recalling it by rote. Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all of that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No way, that's impossible.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
Well, look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too. Where did you find that number, anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That it just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think... Really? Wouldn't there be a handful?
I don't know.
I don't think primes are so spaced out that there's only, like, one at that magnitude. Like, even in third powers, I don't think... Well, what do I know? I think there's a very good chance the number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Oh, could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code.
Huh?
You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was CQUJHNMETEONERA
And the second row?
BYOL WXYP XSVZ EQGT KRTLED. I think. Then they just repeat.
Wow, you do have a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the,
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
Do you want to know a fun Vivian fact?
Sure.
For a while, I worked at a moving company that specialized in libraries. And...
Yep. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. And... spent a fair bit of it spooking the normies and then being told to stop by simply remembering the catalog number at the start and finish of the rows I had done and just walking back up and reciting them instead of filling them all out on notes and bringing them up. They made me stop not because I was getting them wrong. I wasn't. My accuracy was perfect. But because it was making the other people uncomfortable. That was the stated reasoning.
You should have just turned around and said, "Get good."
Oh, how do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. I am actually glad that I didn't try to do this because I would not have been able to prime factor. I'm glad I didn't waste time just trying to make this and the 25-digit number mash together.
Yep.
Because I am capable of many things. Prime factoring 25-digit numbers is not one of them.
I see. Skill issue, I suppose.
I mean, be thankful if I could. If I was good at prime factorization of really large numbers, then that would be a security risk.
For everybody else.
Yeah, okay. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something. Makes sense? Do you want us to do that right now? Or are you going to do it for us in a moment?
I ran over what she'd said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me was 198449351. So what would we get if we picked out letters like she'd explained? The first letter would be C from the top left. Then you'd move 9 to the right, which would give you... Oh.
Like, obviously we could figure this out, but if the game's just going to tell us in a moment here, I don't care. You know what I mean?
Then 8 more to the right. Eventually we'd get a word. And that word was...
Okay. 1. Hold on. Okay. Get my pen and paper out. Okay, so C, that's 1.
Yep.
And then we move 9 over from that, right? QUJHNMTEO. And then 8 over from that. NERAXDFM. Coming. Then 4. IOVP.
Computer.
And then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. L. And then 9 from there. WXYPXSVZE. And then 3 from there. QGT. And 5 from there. QGTKR.
Wait, what?
Whoa. That is
No. You 3 was to T, right?
3 was to T. You're so right.
Okay.
You're so right. And then I started at E again. So we're going to go 5 from the T. KRTLE. And then 1. D. Completed. Well, that was fun. I don't know why I was trying to hand my notebook to you.
You can if you like.
Thank you. You're welcome. Can I have it back now?
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, that was useless.
So it would be wise to solve it now. Thank you. I like how it's like, do it now. Remember, do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, now.
Hey!
I did it. Completed. That's it. That's the answer.
Completed. Are you sure? What the fuck are they, new Phyrexia?
No, it's missing an A.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Huh. Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely certain.
Are you sure? I thought you were Sigma. All right, then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it means mission complete.
Oh.
So that's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath.
Precious joms. Hey, Sigma, would that be fucked up or what?
Yeah?
I was trying to name that episode, Would That Be Fucked Up or What? And YouTube was like, we're going to age restrict it if you do that. And I'm like, oh. Fair, I guess.
Hey. Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master.
Little lower, little slower.
My sacred mission is at last complete. With these two kinds, mankind is saved.
With these two kinds?
With these two hands, even. Sorry, I'm concussed from the big rock.
Do you want me to try again and see if it'll make you work better that time?
Anything could help. I am your will made flesh. In your name I give thanks. Damn it, why hadn't I realized it before? I could remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. That meant he had to be the one who'd planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait, don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared. Pants. Pants! Oh, there you are.
We will never not do that.
I was just looking for pants. I'm cold.
Well, did you check the laundry room?
Did we get into that one this time around?
I don't think they did on this one.
I think it's the wrong world line. Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Really? We're all down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
And why is that?
We've still got 45 minutes until the white doors open. I know that. Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought you, Kay, and Quark didn't know about the white doors. Tenmyoji told us about them.
Oh.
He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna.
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there. So? Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other. What?
And why is that? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Phi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Her choice seemed like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him. Okay. Come on, Alice, let's go.
Coming. We couldn't have taken the other route. That would have been a little bit more direct. No? Alright.
Tenmyoji, Phi, you can just kill Dio and you'll feel much better.
What? You mean it?
Just stab this guy and then hug it out. Everything will be fine.
Alright. I'm convinced.
All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno.
Can I just double check that we... Okay, yep, there was indeed. we got through the lock thing. Yeah.
Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know. But yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree?
What? No. Why would I agree? Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I'm rubber, you're glue. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was going to do? You might as well press the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, was I supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I would be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you.
Nuh-uh-uh. I'm already rubber. You're glue.
Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that is enough from the both of you. Sigma is right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps, but I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji. Ah, god damn it. Enough already. I roared with fury, and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse.
The warehouse.
Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs. What?
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please explain what's going on.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes. What? You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth. What are you on? You think I set those bombs? Yes, I do. Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal. I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact. Oh yeah? And where the hell do you get that fact? Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He'd just play dumb. He was good at it. A natural expert at being dumb, and I'd get nothing.
I mean, isn't that part of, like, what was it, the field manual for infiltrating groups, right? Playing dumb at wasting everyone's time, creating drama.
Yep.
Like, that's textbook. He's doing a good job at what he is intending to do.
That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul. Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company? Don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here, to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even. But perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. I told Dio about Brother's background and how his younger brother, Left, had been myrdered. I mentioned casually that Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? 78153-61098, 83809, 42419, 90551. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that, and you'll get 198449351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that? What? No, that's not possible. Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal. No, you're lying. I assure you, I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter? Ugh. No, you have to be lying. Brother trusts me, that's why he chose me for this mission. Why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if he... Huh? Sorry, what was that? I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if... I grinned. Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother. Then what the hell was all that? How did you know all those things? Dunno. Maybe I was divinely inspired. Don't give me that shit.
Real quick, not to interrupt, what's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we'd found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone for the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And, Dio did pretty much just admit to doing it.
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you.
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged toward Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket. Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty, but you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. Then I assume you know what happens if I press this button.
Yes, I think I do. Guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too. No, there are 4 bombs?
Have we seen 4 bombs?
We have not, but we have heard the number 0 bomb referenced.
The number 0 bomb. Right,
that was
right.
what Phi was demanding to know about in the
Where
deal
the 0
ending.
bomb was. Oh, no, she wanted to know the
code to deactivate the number 0 bomb.
The number 0 bomb, right.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. There are the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power.
Fucking programmers.
Those go off and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That would kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones. I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him!
Right. Sigma, catch! Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! I said let go of me, you asshole.
That's what you get for wearing a top hat to an infiltration.
Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover.
Over and over, bitch.
Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Huh. Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try and take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are going to go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Oh no! My condolences.
What can we do to stop the bombs? I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and oh my god, Kay, you have me doing it. And then we enter the codes.
Hey, Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Huh. Well, that's none of your damn business. Oh, fuck. Stop. You're gonna break it.
Of course I am. That is the plan.
Please stop.
Tell me what I want to know.
Ugh. Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out.
Right. She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes... It's no use. There's nothing here.
Did you lie to me, Dio?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here. Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like for medicine? Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Is that his cyanide pill?
Yep. Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out toward him. Suddenly he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately he grimaced in pain.
Ugh. Ugh.
Shit.
What? What was that?
Poison, I would guess.
What?
Why did you bring it near his mouth?
Damn it. How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it in my couch back home.
Wait, but Five found it in a different route,
Yep.
right?
Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? Huh. You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. This is the deactivation code for Bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
Hold on.
LXQ, Large Hadron Collider, Nuclear Magnetic Resonance.
Okay, got it.
We've seen one of those. Oh, right, it was the zero. The zero code in
Yes.
the Dio ending. What about the other three? Tell us the other three. You didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
I wonder if we can use this information now to go back to the fucking Ace Attorney moment in, like, the first timeline we did.
Probably.
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth. Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory. Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. Damn.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes!
Are you sure?
Yes! When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
If I was Dio, I would definitely lie and say, like, a different amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, like, why would you... Like, why... You're about to die. You made the decision already to die to withhold information. Why would you, with your dying breath, give out information?
You mean the set of bombs are going to go off at the same time as the next set of doors open?
Yes! How fortuitous. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Oh. So, 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close, so...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. Password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
That's right.
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn. He's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. Rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking.
Rip.
Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up that way? Then a blistering wave of heat like the surface of the sun itself wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void.
Is that the end of that route?
Likely.
That really felt like the route that might continue on.
And yet,
All right.
I imagine each of our Dio confrontations will get us one code, and then there will be a different final route where we can finally put it all together.
That makes sense.
And maybe that'll be the one where we had found the input device already.
Yeah. So that's Alice End.
All right, so we've gotten a couple of locks busted wide open here.
Which one's this? Who planted the bomb?
Shall we do that one?
Which one's this? Who planted? Oh, these are both who planted the bomb.
That one looks short. Let's do it.
Right. Let me just remind myself where we're at. So how do we stop Phi? Who planted the bomb? Okay, so this route was red door.
Can arrow keys move up and down?
They do. You're so right, bestie.
That might be easier for navigation purposes.
All right. So right, this was like around the very first ones we did. Okay. And we had just... And this was after we stopped Phi from going through the other route. And now we're like, who planted the bomb?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we know we can do the very first Ace Attorney moment. Just like you suggested. Wait.
Da, 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 da.
That person... is you, Dio.
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
Achievement is who set up us the bomb. I'm glad they got the phrasing right, too.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Ah, well.
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards. So, this isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs. Ugh. And why are you getting so worked up about? Anyway, if you're innocent, then a search will show that and I'll look like an idiot. Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs? Because? Just spit it out. I know about the Myrmidons.
The Murmur what?
I beg your pardon.
No. How do you know that, Sigma? Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What? Okay, quick question. What the hell are you talking about?
I was hoping somebody else could tell me at some point. I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are, and I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
We never said brother.
Oh dear.
Tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I hadn't said anything besides his name? Ugh.
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
A terrorist!
Oh, dear.
Left?
But he's still right here.
Did Phi have a reaction to the name left? Or is that just her confusion?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously, though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
Oh, right. Alice is, Oh, Alice isn't around in this route.
Yep.
Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
So if the AB plan succeeds, then it sends that information back in time and stops Free the Soul from Free the Souling. Wait, but no, Free the Soul was still around in 2028.
Yeah, huh. But,
so it stops whatever they do after that point.
Which is Radical 6.
Which is Radical 6. Sorry, it's been a little bit for us.
AB plan?
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're going to die here. What? God damn it, no. I leapt toward him. Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then that thing you're holding.
Wow, hey, that is the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off. Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too. So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from. What? Now that we've cleared that up, back off. Come on, move it. Go, go, go. We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us except for one, Tenmyoji. Hey, Grandpa, your hearing gone? I said back off.
No!
Ugh, you. I'm not screwing around here.
I could see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What? Tenmyoji.
Something wrong? Hurry up. I'm not getting any younger. Uh-oh. Do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Are you scared? Well?
You son of a bitch.
So you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
Wait, what?
He's bluffing too. For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand.
I was going to say, like, we've firsthand shown it's very much not. But, oh, yeah.
That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah!
He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand.
Electric wind, Grandpa Fist!
Don't move it away from him.
Shit. Not good.
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What?
What's happening? There's a red light on it now. Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates. Damn, how much do you know? Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her? 30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy.
Yeah. How do we stop them? The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Right, none of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there? What, hoping I might spill the beans? Nice try. Unless one of you is secretly a medium, I think you're shit out of luck.
Wait, a medium? You know what? There is a small medium at large.
Well, I'm out. Peace. Wait, stop! I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned. Shit. Let go of me, goddammit. Get off of me. Let me go. He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open. Hey, I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm. By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No. If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Ugh, shit.
What are you doing, Luna? Go!
Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are. Ugh, you can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards. You're still gonna die. Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right. You're gonna burn.
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up.
Right. Here it goes. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Pants. Pants.
Pants. Pants. As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
25 minutes or so, I believe.
And how much time until the white doors open?
How convenient.
The same. So, what do? We put in the password and stop the bombs. We searched Dio, but he doesn't have a note or anything with the codes on it. Well, only one option left then.
And that is...
Intuition. We trust our hunches.
Are you suggesting we just guess?
Do you have a better idea?
Well, no, but...
Wait, there's another way.
What is it?
Before I can tell you, everyone has to promise to do exactly what I say. No questions. What is your answer?
We all nodded.
Good. First of all, Sigma, you are coming with me.
Right.
The rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
Huh?
Why?
Didn't I say no questions? Everyone always thinks they get one when I say no questions. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Good. That's it. We're done.
That's it.
Is there a problem? I seem to recall you promised to do exactly what I told you to do. Okay, we do not have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Phi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone.
Is Alice dead in this timeline? Or is she...
I don't think she's dead.
Or is she just soparilled?
Yeah, I thought so. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile. Take care of these guys, okay? We'll see you back on floor B before you know it. So, you just trust us, all right? Good? I couldn't think of anything else to say. I turned and ran after Phi.
Is she going to make us do the bombs one by one?
I don't know.
Maybe this is the route where we have to input the codes.
Or we get blown up. I bet we get blown up. Okay, so what do we do?
Get the input device ready.
All right, done. All hooked up and everything.
How many minutes do we have?
Well, they'll go off when the doors open, so 21 minutes.
That means we have 7 minutes per bomb, including travel time. Bomb number 2 is in the control room.
Bomb number 2 is in the control room on floor B. And bomb number 1 is also on floor B with the garden. So, we just need to hurry, right?
What about bomb 0?
Yeah, what about bomb 0?
Yeah.
So, what are we supposed to do? I mean, you do have some sort of plan, right?
Well, it's not like I don't have one.
Then stop being so mysterious and tell me, what the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
Jump?
Yeah. To another world, another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it because you remembered it happening in another history. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I did, but that's,
You just have to do that again.
So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow?
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him. Then again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. You couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history. So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
Damn it. This is so confusing.
Well, don't think about it then. You don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay. I get it. See you later then. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. Also, why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly out of the blue. I can't control them.
Neither can I.
Huh. Well, that's a problem. All right, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one, but our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline, right? We can remember even a little bit, though. Anyway, it's just a hypothesis.
Are you saying I might know it already, and I just have to try and remember it?
Yep. I just feel like we know.
We've only got codes for 3 and 0, though, right?
Yep.
So? Anything? Need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it anywhere?
I stared down at the input device. Password, the bomb, password. Actually, I did remember it. I had heard it. Is it just completed? Are all 3 of them just completed?
Well, no, because we actually got the code for...
Let's see what happens. Error.
Yep, we don't know it. That's fine. Okay, so this is the timeline where we will input them.
I tried over and over, but it was no good. Each guess was wrong. No matter how I strained my memory, I couldn't remember even a letter of the bomb's password. Had I even seen or heard it anywhere in the first place? I'd seen other histories, but had I seen what I needed? If I hadn't, then it was all over. If I couldn't control my jumps, then what good were they?
Sigma. Balls. Just let it go. Our time is up. This is it. Before it ends, wanted to tell you thank you. You knew we were about to die, but you still stuck with me. A lot of people wouldn't have done that. You're a good person, you know. There's one more thing you need to know. I'm glad I met you. When I saw you, you seemed familiar. Anyway, thank you. Looks like our time's almost up. Hopefully the others will make it. There's not much hope for us, though. I think this is...
Don't you dare say goodbye.
What?
We'll meet again, somewhere, when. I guarantee it. We can jump through parallel worlds, we can change history. You see? This won't end here. I won't let it. This is just the beginning.
Sigma.
Suddenly I felt Phi's face against my chest. I put my arms around her and held tight. Then...
Bomb!
Everything went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness.
Game over. All right, so that one that's where we're going to need the bomb passwords for.
Yep.
Okay. So we need to collect more of those. Oh, we have to rotate now.
Wow.
Wow. So let's go ahead.
So that's a nice long
Yeah, I'm betting
section
that
too.
is
Okay.
the one
So then we got one more confrontation there.
with who planted the bomb that we can now solve. And maybe
One thing that I also want to point out, Phi cued us into trying the same route again, and I wonder if that's real or not.
If we get stuck, we can try that, but that would be weird.
But would it?
Well, maybe
It's
she
time
means
travel.
come back and do this again.
Fair.
So let's try over here on this one now. Same thing.
I do love how plan everybody stab Dio and then you'll feel better and can hug it out actually worked, by the way.
Yeah, I know. We also got another achievement here. Oh, looks like this goes basically the same.
Yep.
But do we get any info out of him this time around?
Okay, I'll give you one since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is
I'm going to...
EQDDYRNTK.
There. So there's 3. Just need to find the password for number 1 now.
Bomb number 2?
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh, well, my mistake. It must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
What changed between this route and the other one that let Phi get the input device?
The rooms we went to.
Right.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, I just can't remember. You son of a bitch.
I'm just a little guy.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on, huh?
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course. No.
Enter the next.
Wait. I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor, and I bet this is also the same.
Yep. This is all very similar. We're showing this again. We did the budget for it.
How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I would think. 5 minutes less than the other one.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same. So, what do we do? We put in those passwords and stop the bombs. We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device. Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is...
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
All right, no point sitting around. Till those things actually go off, we still have a chance. Sigma, you're with me. Going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
Rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we have done so, we will begin to search for the input device and the number 2 bomb.
Good job. Thank you. All right, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Phi turned without waiting and headed for the door.
Don't forget to give everyone a thumbs up on their way out.
Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, and then hurried after her.
Are we doing the same thing over here too? No, because we don't have the input device. Why would the input device have been in one of the rooms?
And yet it was.
But why?
Because he dropped it?
Because he dropped it?
Or got rid of it?
Oh, wait, no. June knew. June already knew that the bombs would have to be deactivated at some point through the game and made sure it was in the game somewhere.
Huh. The light is flashing. Guess the countdown has started. What are we gonna do? If we enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look. I'll look around here, you go check somewhere else.
Okay.
Get to T-5, we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry, we'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say? Swimsuits never quit.
What? No, that's not a thing. And it doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living? After all, if you quit now, there goes... What the hell is this pose? There goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Oh, I see. Well, I admit I am a bit curious.
All right, looks like we're on the same page now. Now get moving. You don't have time to stand around.
What was that pose? We had never seen that before.
I see Phi as a follower of the Misato school of male motivation. Be careful, all right?
She has a little penguin at home too, I bet.
I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. It wasn't good news. Damn, only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I broke into a run. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. What are we going to find here?
Yeah, this is a weird scene. Oh, hi, Luna.
Luna, you're still here. Yes, the others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back. Why? Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here? What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me.
Oh, right. This is time for us to learn more about...
Oh, it's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick, but this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway. Oh, why did you come here then? Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs. Really? Yes. Why would I lie?
So you didn't come to see all this?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye. She turned and headed toward the exit. Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take? Not more than 5 minutes or so. Are you sure? Only 5 minutes. Yes. Okay.
Luna's got a robot fetish. That's what it is.
Let's do it. Analyze my body. Analyze
promise?
every inch of that body.
Okay, so this is where we're going to learn more about... Boop. $49.99. Wow.
Fuck, I'm not even made of quality parts. I'm the bargain bin model. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the Atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically.
Ugh, feels like there's a metal plate in the table and someone cut a square out of the sheet.
In a few minutes, she was finished. That's it. You can get up now. I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying. Well, it says, you're not a robot. You're human. I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
Did you hear that banging?
Yep. But your body isn't entirely human. What? You're part machine. Wait, what are you saying? Look, here.
Is it just the arm?
He just... I told you, Sigma has an arm prosthetic that he forgot about. He has a prosthetic arm and he forgot.
That's so silly. Why? Why? I liked... Oh, dang. Well, there goes our whole reasoning for why he was all cyborg. Dang.
The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy. On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic. What? What does that mean? Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one.
Wait, you gotta do it. Sigma, did you ask for this?
I never asked for this.
Hey!
You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms, too.
I guess the question is now, why the arms... What happened to make Sigma lose his arms?
The incident. What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember.
Is there a reason they have to be robot arms?
Zero just decided to replace some people's body parts with better ones for the hell of it.
Like, I'm trying to come up with a reason why that this isn't just lol faked out. You know what I mean? So what's the reason for it?
And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctors told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms?
Would you be mad if I told you it was because it'd make your Jack game better?
Maybe? Tell me more. Wait.
No, Sigma, you tell me first. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment.
Okay, let's say you're right and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off? No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Like, you can't pull that same shit 2 games in a row.
Why? The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body. Which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body. How do you know that? I just do. That's not an answer.
So how much of Luna is cybernetic?
Yes, you're right, but not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
Did she learn it in another timeline?
What? Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs? I'm sorry, Sigma.
Ravish me, Sigma.
I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up. Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute?
We've only got a minute left? Sigma, there's
Balls.
one last thing. I was given very specific instructions. I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen, because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm? Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it. Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything? Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun,
Oh, here we go.
remember. GTF DM L016.
There it is. Okay, so we weren't supposed to just randomly intuit it. Okay.
Randomly intuit what?
The password for the computer.
Oh, yeah. With this key, the first gate shall be open to you. There you go.
So is Luna a robot?
Maybe. I hope we can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
Right, and she can only tell him this when he's about to die because the morphogenetic field will only kick in under extreme stress. Right?
What? Before she could answer. Kablamo.
We've seen this scene so many times today in just this one episode.
The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness.
What do you mean when you came to?
I know, right?
That's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's such a bizarre thing to say.
What do you mean when you came to? You don't come to after getting blown up. Sorry, and that's Sigma end. Okay.
Arms race.
That's the achievement, is arms race. Oh, that's what our face looks like.
I see.
What a handsome man. Okay, so now we have something cleared over here, but we also have
that.
What is this one over here?
I don't know. Oh, this is when Sigma's arm thing. Right? Because he gets injected. And
right.
He's struggling against it, right?
Yep. So if we go here now...
He can probably survive by just popping the arm off.
Yep. I don't think we've seen those hands reaching out moment. There's some of these cutscenes we still haven't seen.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
I'm so fucked up.
They had napkins with the Thai food. You could have cleaned up at any time.
Right, is this the timeline where it's Thai food? Which was the timeline where it was Korean?
The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. Your arms are cybernetic.
Gotta hand it to you. That's the achievement we just got.
What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious.
Had he done anything surprising with his arm strength up till this point?
Don't think so.
Okay, so there's not any way we could have been like hard read that. Okay.
I mean, other than that we did.
Wait, what do you mean?
Didn't I immediately say that Sigma's has a prosthetic arm and he forgot?
Yes.
Isn't that a thing
yeah,
I
no, you did
said?
say Sigma had a prosthetic arm and he forgot. And I'm like, what? And then that is the case.
Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen, I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already? What? Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door. Sigma! What are you saying? Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch anyway. Then hurry up and... Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes.
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But
Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
I understand.
Great, glad we got that settled.
Wait, so cut off your arm before the other thing ejects. Come on, Sigma.
Shall we go?
You could learn to jack it with your other arm. It's fine.
No! Stop!
Phi began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down.
Nine.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But just you, Kay. Huh? As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling up every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hand around his ankle before he could get up. Hey, what are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close. Let go. Let go, goddammit. Let me go. He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow. Hey, what the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I? Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape. What? Shit. Stop screwing around, asshole. I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot. Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit edging closer to the exit.
Longest 9 seconds ever.
He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door. Sigma, stop! That's enough. Please, you have to let go.
The door's gonna shut on you if you don't let go.
Phi's look of just, this doing this again?
All right, see you later, Dio. You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die. You senile old fuck. No.
Senile old fuck?
What? What?
What?
What does that mean?
That's the only time he's said something like that. Senile old fuck.
I'm going to live. What?
You could crush the bracelet under it at the same time, huh?
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed, and then nothing.
Because he crushed it before the...
Before he got injected with the poison.
Yep.
So he just got soppirilled, but just only that. And his artificial arm, which probably made it less effective than it was going into if it was going into a vein.
But he pulled a zombie apocalypse on his own arm. So.
Yeah. Pulled, what's that movie? Something or Other Hours?
Which one?
The climber guy.
Oh, yeah.
Gets his arm stuck in a rock. Has to cut it off.
That one. I was thinking Walking Dead. Not Walking Dead. Fucking chainsaw arm. Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Evil Dead. There it is.
Basically the same movie as the one I was referring to.
Basically
really.
the same film. Anything gets better if you put Bruce Campbell in it.
Or cut someone's arm off.
I maintain this is a truism. All right? That guy knows his lane, and he is the best person in it. It's he is the only reason I sat through Burn Notice.
Oh, right. I forgot he was in that.
Yeah.
Sigma.
Balls.
Sigma.
Balls. Finally awake, huh?
Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed, which meant the infirmary, huh?
I guess they carried you out here after you passed out.
You guess?
Oh, hey, Alice, you're back.
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out, just like you. But I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard K. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And
Wait, we're playing past the end of the game.
yeah.
We didn't get to do that on other routes.
And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So where is he now? On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
And your hand. You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm all right?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was trying to get a feeling something was up with you.
You senile old fuck. I'm gonna turn that over my head for a while.
I looked down at my left hand, or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been.
Oh, right. It was his left hand. Is Sigma a righty? You're probably
He
a
is
righty.
now.
He is now.
Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I'd told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. Look, you got it replaced once. You can get it replaced again.
Exactly.
Hey, Sigma, high five. What? Too soon?
Oh, yeah. How's Quark?
I'm right here, motherfucker.
Quark.
I learned how to swear.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Man, I'm glad you're all right. Feeling better?
Yup. Thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made a deal with Dio and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it.
All right, the Latin journal.
Clover and Phi seems to have done most of the talking. It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected, the rest of the world is. That means this place isn't a quarantine facility, it's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Yeah, Phi and I have already gone over it, but I explained what I'd noticed. 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in.
Right, and we know the place is pressurized, right? So it wouldn't just get in ambiently. It would have to have been deliberate.
Yep. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures, it didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First, we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the Nonary Game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe? Well, what about this? Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then after a while he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time. Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored? Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet. What?
Oh, right. She's bringing up the important thing from the last game where not all the bracelets had poison. It was just the threat of it that mattered.
You're the only one who's gotten injected so far.
Have we seen the bracelets go off on anyone?
We've seen Clover and Tenmyoji Dad.
But did they die from the injection?
That's true. We don't know for sure that the injection is what killed them. Something else could have killed them in a way we didn't notice.
Yeah, because we did see the injection sites, but I don't know that it is still within the realm of plausibility that they were not killed from the injection.
And when you did, it was only Soparel. What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless? No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's turbocurarine in these bracelets.
Haha, you did it this time.
I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on. You could say the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or that the journal was real, but my translation was a lie.
You made it up?
What? No. My translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop.
Great, well that makes things easy then. I'll just accept everything that's put before me. My life has gotten so much simpler now, Phi. Thank you.
Just in case, I think it's important to point out that the difference is not you have to accept everything. The difference is if you say something is a lie, you have to have a reason why you're saying it's a lie.
That sounds complicated. I liked my version.
I see.
I don't think Zero's just doing this to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
Phi,
Does Phi have trouble with colloquial phrases?
Yeah. Did we just miss a lot of that before this? I know she was into puns, but it feels like this episode we've gotten multiple scenes of her just failing at colloquialisms.
What?
just trying to, stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
How do you make that mistake?
There's that look again. Take the piss out of a lime. I think I know what Phi's into now.
Yes! No, Sigma, I need you to squeeze the lemon juice bottle harder. This is important to me, goddammit. However, I do think Clover has half a point.
Meaning?
Someone did anticipate this pandemic. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense. Yeah.
Clover, tell people about how...
It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity? Left?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species. Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet? Sigma? Repopulate.
You only ever started looking at me like that when you found out I had robo arms. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, I wanted his dick before I found out about the robo arms. That was just icing on the cake.
I looked around and did a quick inventory.
Don't you dare!
4 women, an old man, and a kid.
Yeah, no, that's not...
That meant I was the only young, fertile male.
That's not really a great...
Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape.
Okay, if that was the reason, I just want to point out, if that really was the reason, then you'd be selecting for people not just with compatibility and fertility, but also with relevant experience and knowledge to keep themselves as a small pocket of people going indefinitely, right? You wouldn't just pick randos, and you categorically would not pick people like Tenmyoji, who were past their prime.
Unless he has super sperm.
Hey! Want to see my super sperm? It's just one long one.
Oh, the swarm! I just remembered about the swarm.
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with the deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
The game's over. No point in any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions than before.
So, is Answer's gonna open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving either. That's all that matters.
8? You're including the old woman.
Yeah.
I want this 5 face as a reaction face, just like, are you for real?
I just want the blank expression.
Yeah.
Where she's just staring at you like,
You at least gonna tell us who she was?
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
thanks, Quark.
Thanks, Quark.
Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that.
No, we did. We've been considering it for a while.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
What if it was all going according to Keikaku? Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6? And killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
And Dio explicitly copped to killing her.
Yep.
Right? When
Yep.
he denied other killings.
Yep.
So, I don't believe he had a reason to lie in that scenario.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And someone carried her in there.
What? That's ridiculous.
I was told that I'm good at solving mysteries because of my voice.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Tenmyoji, tell us who she is.
Is Luna a clone of the old lady?
Spicy. They have a very similar manner of dress.
And Luna received instructions about this facility, which would make sense if the owner of the facility gave them to her.
Yep. Oh, yep.
So,
yep. She's a clone of June, then.
Yes, that's where I was going to get to. Yes. That's how Luna is June, because Luna is a clone of future June, who is the old lady who is now dead, who set this up, and is Zero Senior. We got there. It's all coming up June.
Hey, Jumpy.
Wait, I gave her the same voice as Fi. I'm not. If we have to, it's not gonna happen if I have to do both of them.
Sure, okay.
Listen, I kind of assumed that there wouldn't.
We looked down at the body of the old woman. Fi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman in her clothes.
For fuck's sake, Tenmyoji, just say who she is.
I just stood there. Even if she was dead. No, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Fi suddenly stopped. She pulled something out from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. A card? So we called it, didn't we?
No way! Wait, is that actually June's last?
Yeah.
That's actually
Akane
June's last.
Kurashiki. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were right.
Holy shit!
Easy game, easy life.
Easy game, easy life. High five.
When you have a problem, when you have a hammer, every problem looks like a nail.
Was this not basically our first grand scope theory?
That was one of them, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, wait. It could be she's just related.
True.
Could be she's just related. We don't know for sure.
It looks like an ID card for this place. It's got her picture on it. It's a safe bet the card is hers.
Huh. Looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope. You?
No.
Clover and Alice just exchanging glances.
Anything on the back?
Oh. Oh, that's...
Huh.
Oh, that's... Oh, that's sweet.
There's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
Well, actually it says pass equals jumpy doll. So I'm guessing jumpy doll is a password of some sort.
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
Tenmyoji just starts crying in the corner.
Tenmyoji is just staring blankly into the distance.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Guys,
We were still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
Guys, I really need to just rethink my life.
Alice, what's wrong? Alice.
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with that?
Fine, I turned around and gasped.
Damn it!
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition.
Does she have the scalpel now?
There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel.
Wait, but we don't have... we already used the vial in this route, right? To help Quark recover?
I think so.
Yeah, because we got that back from Dio. So we can't clone it, which means Alice is now fucked.
Yep.
Either that, or it's just CG reuse and she's about to stab Akane's dead body. Okay, to be clear, we don't know for sure that it's not just someone related to her, but I think it's pretty damn likely it's June.
She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart.
Ah!
That wasn't her, though.
Oh.
Ah! It was Clover.
Clover, no. Wait, what ending is that? Is that June ending? Oh, that's Quark end, because Quark lived in this one. Equal and opposite reaction. Okay, I see. Well, if Quark lives, then Alice dies, I guess. Wow.
So, that was certainly something. How do you feel about our theorizing?
Oh, that's so... I on one hand, I feel kind of like vindicated.
Yeah.
It shows that there's real merit to trying to really engage with the stuff the way that we do.
It also shows that we're geniuses and we were 100% about everything, and we definitely didn't have any detours about robot bodies on the moon. That didn't happen.
Listen, all I'm saying is that it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
That like by engaging with it the way that they clearly want us to, we can indeed figure some of this stuff out. I just wanted to see more of Tenmyoji in that ending.
Well, we got to get to Tenmyoji end then.
God, we really do. Tenmyoji end is going to be the worst. We got 3 endings this time.
Yeah.
God damn. Good for us. Let's see what the... what's our game plan for the next one? We now have the solution for over here.
Yep.
However, I kind of want to leave that be for a bit.
Okay.
I kind of... Because we still have, like... Look at these. We still have, like, huge branches that we haven't even touched yet.
That's true. We could do those.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is that now that we've kind of detoured back into the middle here, we'll save this for a little bit on the left side. You can't see my mouse. I think next time what we'll do is we'll go back to this part here.
And betray.
No, it's picking a different door.
Oh, it's a different door.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll continue to fill these out. I was okay doing these ones because they led to pretty quick endings, but this one looks like, I think this one might be a little longer than it's showing us.
Maybe.
Wait, no, never mind. We found the real one. It's all the way over there. But I think there's some important stuff over here, and I want to clear up a little bit more of the stuff in the middle before we get to that.
All right.
Anyway, God damn it. God damn it. Of all the things for it to be right about, that's so fucking funny. But it means we are in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.